Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to install the Windows 10 Linux bash prompt. To get started, we have to make sure that you have the Windows 10 anniversary update installed. To do that, open the run box, type winver. It will bring up your Windows version information. And if you see you have version 1607, this means you have the Windows 10 anniversary update correctly installed. If not, use Windows Update to update to the latest version of Windows. After you've ensured that you have Windows 10 anniversary update, you're going to want to open the search box and type developer so we can make sure that the developer mode is enabled, because it must be for this to work. So in the use developer features window, we'll want to enable developer mode, and it's going to warn you. You hit yes, it enables, and once it's fully enabled, you can close the window, and we are going to now install the actual Windows feature of the Linux bash prompt. So to do that, we're going to go to Programs and Features, and once you're in the Windows 7 looking version of the uninstall or change a program window, you can see the turn Windows features on or off. Click that, which you will need administrator privileges to do. Scroll to the bottom and see where it says Windows subsystem for Linux. Enable that, and that is how you enable the bash prompt. Hit OK, it'll search for files and download them, and you'll have to restart your computer, which I will do now. Alright, so once you've restarted your computer and see that the Windows subsystem for Linux is installed, you can go ahead and close these windows and open up a command prompt, which is how you will access the Linux bash shell. To create a new instance of the bash shell, you're going to want to run the bash command. Once you're in, you will notice that it changes from the standard Windows formatting to the Linux formatting, with the mount location, which is not a Windows file location ever. And then to prove you're actually in a Linux instance, you can run Linux only commands. So I will run the dig command, which is only available on Linux or Unix systems, and we'll do dig google.com, and you'll see that it executes the command correctly. It gives the proper feedback, and you can see all the details for the dig command. You also notice that it says dig running on Ubuntu 0.8, and that's because the Linux subsystem that is installed with Windows 10 is based on Ubuntu. So that's all that means. Anything that will run on Ubuntu will run on this. Of course, you can do other Linux things like apt-get. So if you do sudo apt-get and then a Linux software package such as nmap, you will be prompted to type in your password. Oh, I'm sorry, I typed this command wrong. Sudo apt-get install nmap, and it will install nmap just as it would on an actual dedicated Linux system. So now we can run the nmap command for Google, and it fails because Google blocks port sniffing and address sniffing, so that won't work. But nmap does in fact work. It was installed correctly. The command ran with the newest version of nmap. So that's how to install the Linux subsystem and bash prompt for Windows 10.